Hello and welcome to tonight's broadcast of PlaySVG Kids vs. Pros. If you are looking for a crazy night of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, then this is the place. I am your play-by-play announcer, Jake, and today with me is our analyst, Lowell.
How's it going, man?
Really looking forward to seeing how the kids from Imagination Camp out in Connecticut are going to be doing against our pro this evening. This week we are going to be joined by NiceGuyRy by way of SoCal. Ryan, give me a little bit of a backstory, man. I know you're a bit of a player and a bit of a TO as well. Fill us in a bit. Who is NiceGuyRy?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, thank you guys so much for having me. It's great to be here. My name is NiceGuyRy. I've been playing Super Smash Bros. For about, I'd say, 16, 17 years now. Okay. I started off with Melee, and then I went to Brawl, I went to Project M, and then I went to Smash 4, and then, of course, now Smash Ultimate. Smash Bros. Is my favorite game. I host gatherings at my house, and as you mentioned, I am a TO. I host tournaments in Los Angeles. I was hosting at my college at LMU. I was hosting at church. I host at different locations. I actually host at my job as well at Blizzard Entertainment in Irvine. So a lot of hosting, a lot of playing, and of course I do play competitively. I like to go to tournaments, win money, do money matches, that kind of a thing. Yeah, man, that's me.
We're going to see how these kids measure up tonight. Jake, you excited?
I am very excited to see how the action will shake down. And tonight, we have 7 campers lined up to take Ryan on, and while they are playing, you guys are going to control the action. The buttons on the bottom screen each have a specific power that will change what happens throughout the game.
We're going to see the buttons in just a second for you. Of course, as Jake was mentioning, we're going to have, of course, where are we here? We're going to have the kids each are going to get, every time they get a knockout, kids 2 points to the kids, 1 knockout point for Ryan to keep it a little bit balanced that way. We're also going to have a bonus setup as well to where the kids, if they get a KO during that bonus, will get 3 points. And then a round win will be 2 points to the winner as well. You see the buttons along the bottom as well, guys. We have the distract button that's going to activate pro challenges, either a brain teaser or an in-game diversion. And then, of course, we're going to have our viewer trivia, which is going to be a big part of how you are going to be able to interact with this. Every so often, we're going to have some multiple choice questions come aboard. You're going to choose either A or B. If you get it right, we're going to give points to the kids. If you get it wrong, give some points to the pros. Of course, we're going to have also the bonus button at the bottom. When that goes active, the kids are going to be getting the extra KO damage as well. And then, of course, we also have the great play, which when we call it out, you're going to get a chance to mash that cherry. We get that cherry to 100 points. That's going to be a 5-point bonus to the kids. We're going to try to keep this as close as possible. I know NiceGuyRy was talking a big game. Let's see how these campers do tonight.
Yeah, don't worry if you guys didn't catch that all. Just make sure to hit the buttons and most importantly, have fun. We are currently setting up the lobby, but let's just do a little bit of color while we wait for the campers and Ryan to get set up here. Lowell, how do you feel right now, considering that we went through some of the distract stuff and a few of the diversions that Ryan's going to have to go through? Do you think that the kids will have a pretty good chance keeping up in the games?
I feel great about these distractions. I don't know how Ryan's going to feel about them in just a little bit. That's where it's really going to come down to it for the most part. We have got some pretty devious things lined up for NiceGuyRy. We'll see how nice he is by the end of it. But I'm really interested to see how these players come around, man. Yeah, the future of all fighting games are really going to be the kids, and so this is a great chance to see how these kids from New England are going to be doing and how they measure up against this organizer and player from SoCal.
Yeah, always give them an opportunity to get into the scene. Ryan, as for you, what was your gateway with getting into Smash? You said that you started in Ultimate, but what age did you start at?
Yes, sir. So actually, I started in Super Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube. That was back in 2001. So I started there, and my story with that is pretty simple. I was always a big gamer from as soon as I could pick up a controller, and then my parents decided to get me a Nintendo GameCube. Melee just happened to be the game that they chose to get me. I didn't ask for it. and I instantly fell in love. I've always been a big Nintendo fan, so having all these characters come together in one game, it's just beautiful, and it was a lot of fun. And then I've always had a natural kind of competitive side to myself. So from there, I just always wanted to get better, played against my friends. I was the best in my group, right? And then it was one day when I was in high school, we were playing Super Smash Brothers Brawl, okay, for the Wii, and a friend of mine said, "Hey, they have tournaments." I said, "What?" We went to a tournament. It was my first one. Got my butt kicked really, really bad. And it was a definitely eye-opening moment for me. And then that's when I decided, okay, there's way higher fields that I can attain. So let me start getting into this tournament scene a little bit more. And then from there, I've just been practicing.
Well,
So
awesome.
as far as TOing goes for you, I mean, SoCal, what a plethora of talent there is down there between
Yeah.
K9 and Void and Larry. If you had to pick your favorite SoCal player, who would it be?
Ooh, wow, my favorite.
No
Okay.
pressure. No pressure.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully not too many people are watching this as far as
Don't want to
pros
get
go.
you in trouble. I don't want to get you in trouble.
Right, of course. Honestly, right now, I would say Charlie the King. He
Charlie is my boy.
okay, so you know Charlie, great. Yeah, he's one
Oh,
of my
I
favorite
love
players.
Charlie. I love Charlie.
Yes,
Me and him
yes.
go way back.
Awesome, yeah.
All right, and with that, it looks like our campers are set up and in the lobby. We're gonna get the game started in a second here for y'all.
Right, Ryan. Best of luck tonight, and hopefully these distractions and these punishments aren't going to be too bad for you.
Ooh, yeah, we'll see. Thank you.
And I saw a little bit of a sneak preview already, Jake. It looks like we're going to get Rob right off the bat for Ryan. And that's going to be going up against his Ryan's own Mario.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course, a notoriously strong online character and offline, don't get me wrong. But we'll
Oh,
see
yeah.
how Chikorita can hold up against NiceGuyRy.
certainly NiceGuyRy is getting the work out here a little bit. Setting up the classic Mario combos, good aerial, good ground pressure, just all around pretty balanced fighter. It'll be up for Chikorita to get the cheekiness out of Rob, the side smashes. Ooh.
And that is
But
a
there it is.
0-2 death right off the top. And that's where the stage is going to come into play a little bit too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you see how those up airs are allowed him to string all the way up.
And we get a distract here early in the gates. Distract. Ryan, you're going to have to play with your eyes closed for 15 seconds.
With my eyes closed. Okay, all right, here we
Eyes
go.
closed.
All right, this is it. This is Chikorita's big chance here, man. 15 seconds with your opponent can't even see what's going on. I like the big up smash there, too.
Yeah, definitely trying to keep it safe at the moment. Throwing out just a couple of good smashes, trying to use whatever sound cues he can get. Chikorita may be a little bit confused by what's going on, but trying to do it again, gets the grab off. And Ryan, you can now open your eyes again.
You have
All right.
escaped danger for just a little bit, friend. More distractions along the way here at PlaySVG.
Yeah,
We
just
do
trying
have a
to keep
bonus in
smashing
place.
those buttons.
All right, if
Bonus
Chikorita
two.
can get this stock off, that is going to be 3 points just like that. And now the kids with a brief lead, 3-2. Looks like we have Distract 2 coming up for you, Ryan. You cannot attack, only shielding and grabbing for the next 15 or next 20 seconds.
Hey, shield and grab.
Oh, I apologize. I misread our screen. I'm going to read off a couple of superheroes here for you, Ryan. You have to tell me whether or not they're Marvel or DC. Are you ready?
Ready.
Crimson Fox.
Crimson Fox. DC.
Correct.
That is correct.
Johnny Storm.
Marvel.
2 for 2. Let's say the Submariner.
DC.
No, that is going to be Marvel. That is going to be Marvel. All right, I'll give you an easy one then. How about She-Hulk?
Marvel.
Correct, sir. Plastic
Report
Man.
moment.
Plastic Man. That is DC.
All right. All right, one more and you are free from this, Ryan. Let's go Starfire.
Starfire. That is absolutely DC.
Correct, sir.
I love Teen Titans.
All right. Back to the game here. We see Ryan almost closing out the game here. 152 on Chikorita. Ryan is in a bit of a dangerous position as well. 93 off of that F tilt.
No
and
jump
off
either. This is where things
Yeah.
get kind of risky too.
Ooh. Now Rob definitely having a good disadvantage state with his insane recovery and options. But ooh, the forward aerial from Mario and NiceGuyRy always gonna be a strong advantage state presence. Gonna take that first game in this best of 3.
And that's not a bad start though. I feel like the Rob, as we came along, was doing a little bit better. Ryan, what do you think about after game 1?
We have Ryan muted at the moment,
I
but
apologize then.
yeah, I just noticed that as well. I didn't hear anything coming through, and it was just like, oh, well, okay.
Well, Jake, what do you think, man? I mean, do you think we're going to be seeing the character switch? Do you think we're going to be seeing Rob for the game 2 as well?
Well, I can tell you right now that it is going to be the Rob.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't doing poorly either. I think that it was a really solid choice from Chikorita. They seem to have a pretty good presence with the character as well, getting a good use out of the gyro and neutral B laser. So trying to keep Ryan on his toes, space him out a little bit here.
Not a bad start, but Ryan, you now cannot attack. You can only shield and grab for the next 30 seconds.
Got it.
It's going to be interesting to see how Chikorita tries to deal with this. Mario definitely having a really strong grab game, but I guess it is also the fact that Mario, he has a lot of ways to convert off of his grab, so not being able to really give the follow-up is gonna make it not
That
as
might
good.
actually be a stock there. Great DI from Chikorita though.
Yeah. All right, back to being able to use his attacks. One down throw into up B, or just a raw charged up smash is going to get the stock.
Yeah, that was a really good read there of seeing Chikorita come in.
Getting back on stage, Ryan in a bit of a disadvantage. Turning it around, though. Oh.
Big side B too. All right, guys, we have a multiple choice question for the chat. Which old school Atari game sold more units all times? If you think it's Space Invaders, smash that A. If you think it's Asteroids, mash that B instead. We've got our production keeping track of this for us, guys. Remember, a correct answer will get a bonus for the campers.
Yeah. Ryan does seem to be doing pretty good this game, so Chikorita could use a little bit of help on the scoreboard here. Getting a nice down throw into the down smash, getting Ryan off stage. 105 on his first stock still.
All the way out for that down air. A little bit of a risky choice there. We'll see how they manage to get back into the center stage. Oh, it sounds like the chat did not get that right, guys. The correct answer was Asteroids. So that's going to be a bonus for Ryan, unfortunately. Oh, and not even a bonus needed. That is going to be a 3 stock with the fair. Great stuff for NiceGuyRy.
Yeah. All right, congratulations to Ryan for his first win of the night. We'll be setting up our next camper in the arena. We'll get back to that shortly. But come on, guys. You know those buttons are real enticing. You want to just keep smashing those a while. Get NiceGuy Ryan. Give him the hardest time you possibly can. We got a lot more distracts available for him.
It's hard for me not to do it. Now, Ryan, before we get into this, man, how were those distracts? How is thinking on the fly about DC and Marvel while playing Smash for you?
Well, you know what? They weren't as hard as I thought they would be, since I am, really deep into comics and all that as well. I know my superheroes, right? So most of those I pretty much knew on the fly. It wasn't too difficult.
All right. Well, we got some more difficult ones for you in the future ones.
I'm about to say, don't count your chickens before they hatch. We got some tough ones headed your way for later on.
All right, I'm ready for it.
Okay, looks like we're almost ready in the lobby here. Uh, Hanaban, I believe, is going to be our next contender. Pulling out the
And Banan, I
Kirby.
think.
Yeah,
Recently
Hanaban.
buffed too. Both of these characters getting a little bit of a blessing from the dev team in the last patch. We'll see who kind of comes out the strongest on this.
Yeah, and I haven't been keeping up necessarily with the patch notes, so enlighten me. What are the big changes with these characters?
So there's actually a pretty big rework for both of them. Both Dark Pit and Regular Pit got some pretty strong buffs from how their combo game and their aerial works. And then Kirby, they made actually hit even stronger than he already did. So this is just a tank of a character right now.
Yeah, and stealing the neutral B with the inhale. Oh, but we do get a bonus on the board. Hambanan, if she is able to get a stock off from NiceGuyRy, it will be some extra. It will be some extra points, but we get another distract. Distract number 4, I believe, was called here. Ryan,
if you're ready, man, I need you to list 5 U.S. states that border an ocean.
5 U.S. states that border an ocean. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna say California.
Yep.
New York.
Also correct.
Texas. No, not Texas.
No, Texas is not.
Right. Oh man, I'm struggling. Let's see. Shoot. Hawaii.
Yes, surrounded by oceans, in fact.
Yeah. Let's see. We've got whew. I'm gonna say
It's the state right above you, Ryan.
Georgia.
Georgia, correct. That is
Georgia
not
does?
above you, but it does border an ocean.
I'll take it. New Jersey.
And that is 5, sir. Congratulations.
All right.
In the meantime, I believe Hanbanan did get a stock off during the bonus, so that will be some extra points, I believe. And just right there, getting another one off of the up smash, taking NiceGuyRy off the top of the stage.
Yeah, up a full stock right now, too. Really hot start for Hanbanan in this Kirby.
Yeah, that distracts, seeming to do a little bit more than our previous. So remember, guys, keep going at those buttons if you want to see Ryan get a little bit more flustered and give our campers a little bit more of an advantage in these games. In the meantime,
Ryan,
we get another distract here.
Ryan, for the next 20 seconds, you can only jump. No attacks, no shields, just jumps.
Okay.
Now, this isn't going to be the worst challenge in the world. As he is playing Pit, having all of those extra jumps is going to be a lot easier. But in the same phrase, Hambanan is playing Kirby, so possibly able to keep up in the air.
We'll kind of see how, I mean, because you have to react to this on the fly, too, as the camper. Because suddenly you're just like, wait a minute. What's going on?
Yeah. It's almost like when you're in an online match and someone just starts trolling with you, like they're up 3 stocks to 1, and it's like, well, what am I gonna do? What's going on here?
Ooh, nice little situation there. Gets the Nair into the up smash for a solid, like, 35%. Ryan, you are free to move about the stage.
50 to 76. It is a real close match right now. Hambanan looking to possibly get a little bit of something going. But Ryan, well, setting up for the forward smash.
Oh, what
no,
an
the up smash just missing.
But the forward smash does connect and finish the job. That was a very tense moment there watching that up smash charge. But Ryan was able to come from behind and clutch out that last hit situation there. Man, Ryan, maybe a little bit less time with the comic books in high school and more time with geography, man. What happened? Oh, looks like we're still on mute right now. We'll have to get with him and after this set, of course. But in the meantime, that Kirby was something else, Jake.
Yeah, I know. Hambanan really seems to be a competent player. They definitely have a good proficiency over the Kirby and has a good handle on it. even when there weren't distracts, seemed like they were giving Ryan a run for the money.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And on FD again here for game 2. I'm actually kind of interested to see how this goes because there was a lot of things that we saw in game 1 that you're right was pretty nice to see from, such a young player.
Yeah. Trying to get a little bit of the conversions out, but the extra armor from the side B going to cancel out the Kirby fair.
It seems like NiceGuyRy taking this a little bit more serious this time. Saw how close game 1 actually was and doesn't want to have that happen doesn't want to lose only on set 2 so far.
Yeah. And he's looking real excited as well. Oh, wait, but we do get a distract here as I'm distracted myself. Distract number 6, Ryan. Besides the Fire Emblem characters, name 5 sword fighters in Smash.
5 sword fighters in Smash. Okay. We have Shulk.
That's 1.
We have Pit.
Correct,
2.
sir.
We have Dark Pit.
I'll count it. It's a stretch, but I'll count it.
Let's see. Another sword fighter. We have not Corrin. Let's see. We have Meta Knight.
One more.
Okay, one more. Does Kirby count? He has a sword.
Kirby does not count.
Okay, what about Ganondorf?
And Ganondorf does have a sword. All right.
Yeah, I guess. All right.
On the smash attacks.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if we would count the characters that like use swords versus like sword fighters, But either way. All right.
We've got a question coming your way now. Which famous Jedi is the voice of the Joker in the game Batman Arkham City? Is it A, Samuel L. Jackson, or B, Mark Hamill? Make sure we switched those around now. Ewan McGregor or Mark Hamill, excuse me.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I have the outdated one as well. I'll have to pull that back up. But Ryan setting up for the up smash, getting it this time. Yeah, definitely learned his lesson from last game. Not going to miss out on that opportunity again.
No, anytime you get a chance to let a fully charged smash attack like that rip, you're not going to miss it.
Not at all. And
Congratulations,
chat. Yeah, you guys got it right. It was B. Mark Hamill was the voice. Mark Hamill also voiced Luke Skywalker, while Samuel L. Jackson voiced Mace Windu. In the meantime, we get another distract. Oh.
This is for you, man. For the next 20 seconds, you can only attack, no moving or jumping.
No moving or jumping. Oh, wow. There we go.
And here you go. Hannah trying to do what she can with this. Ooh! But finding a way around finding a little bit of a way around the rules, using the side B to get the extra bit of range to finish off the kill.
That's all it takes. So, Ryan, I was joking about it after the first game, man. Maybe a little bit more time in geography, a little bit less time reading those comic books, huh?
Yes, you're absolutely right. My priorities were not correct back then. So I'll be studying right after this session.
Good to hear.
Glad to hear.
I'm sure your AP teacher will be thrilled. What's your thoughts, man? We went from Rob to Kirby. How was the difference there?
Big difference. The Kirby is a skilled player, I would say. I think they know what they were doing. And Kirby is a little bit more difficult to attack, and he's smaller, low profile. Rob is much easier.
Makes sense. Now I was gonna ask something, but it escapes me at the moment. So if you want to just come back to me, Lowell, if you have something to add.
Sure, man, sure. So in your time working with Blizzard, what exactly is your role with them?
Yes, sir. So I work as a mobile test analyst for the Battle.net teams, and I work on several mobile applications. We have our Battle.net mobile application. We have our Blizzard Authenticator app. We have the BlizzCon mobile app, and a couple other loosely related applications. And yeah, I've been there for about almost 2 years now, and it's a lot of fun.
Put you on the spot again here, Ryan. Besides yourself, who is the best coworker at Smash at Blizzard?
Ooh, easy, easy. Okay, so there's a person named Q Fang, and he's an artist, very very talented guy, and he is fantastic at this game. As a matter of fact, we host tournaments on campus, and he usually comes out on top. So he's
All right.
yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, who knows? Maybe one day we'll get him on the show.
Oh, absolutely, he would love to.
Next week up, man. Next week up. We'll see when we get that scheduled. But it does look like we have another game all ready to go. This time, Ryan, you're going to be facing off against Ganondorf. Best of luck.
Ooh. Oh boy. All right. Thank you.
This is, of course, the King of Evil versus the Mushroom Kingdom Plumber.
You know, in titles it seems a little bit of a mismatched matchup, but really, like when you look at the tier list, yeah, when you look at the tier list, like it would really be the other way around. Like Mario, I would think is much higher in priority than Ganondorf.
You say that until you get hit by smash attacks on Wi-Fi from Ganon, and suddenly tier lists don't matter.
Yeah, that is true. We are doing online.
Speaking of which, we are in a bonus right now, so Ryan has to be wary. If he loses the stock right now, that's going to be an extra point for the campers.
Oh, getting a solid trade. Ooh, but our camper Sans is gonna miss the recovery just by a little bit. 111 is an easy percent to send Ryan out of the blast zone from really anywhere on the stage. So, trying to find a single hit is going to be top priority while we're in this bonus yet.
See Ryan just trying to extend this lead as much as possible right now, just survive this bonus time, because he knows just how hard Ganon's going to be able to hit.
Ryan trying to get back on stage, finding a little bit of something. But
All right, Ryan, this is going to be another distract here for you. In your opinion, who's the greatest fighter in Smash? And I need 3 reasons why.
Okay, the greatest fighter in Smash. That is absolutely going to be Mario, and here's why. He is the
No
king
bias.
of... Okay, if it wasn't for Mario, there wouldn't be a Super Smash Bros. Okay, and finally, in terms of his gameplay, very, very quick, lots of great aerial moves. He has his reflector, which comes in handy a lot. I think his flood is very effective. He just has all the tools to be a top-tier character, and in my opinion, the very best character.
Well, now that your outline is done, I expect your essay on my desk in the morning. But in the meantime, you got to make sure you don't get hit by this F smash.
Woo!
Yeah, going real deep, getting close to the blast stage, the blast zone. But the rollback on stage with the down smash is going to take another stock. Ryan up 2-1.
I like that Wizard's Foot coming down above those up tilts. Brian going to come in and get that grab to try to get as much distance between him and Ganon as possible. And then the fair spike to finish. Not the best of DI there, and Sans is going to go down in game 1 of their set.
Yeah, that's going to be a really tough time for our camper. As Ganondorf, you don't have a lot of options off stage, so Mario with strong aerials is going to be able to take advantage of that lacking part of his kit. So, yeah, Ryan definitely understanding his characters in the matchups is going to be prepared for that.
It really seems that for the most part, we've seen Ryan kind of adapt on the fly, both in now this set versus the Ganon and the last set versus the Kirby, where for a little bit there, we were kind of worried about him. We were just like, wait a minute. Are we going to see the pro go down so early? But I mean, keeping the composure the entire time as expected. And now we're actually going to see a switch here from both players. NiceGuyRy opting for the Young Link. And of course, we're going to see Sans switch to the Richter. Going to stay on FD though, so it could be good for both of these characters, both of them with that zoning potential.
Yeah, I mean, bring out every single B-Bud move you can. These characters are very heavily reliant on their projectiles. Richter has a little bit harder of a time using his normal moves, tilts, smash attacks. They just don't have the same. They don't have the same trying to think of the word, but I guess flare. Whereas Young Link has the advantage with his neutral game a little bit more.
I don't mean to cut you off, man, but we actually are in bonus time right now. We'll see if Sans could actually close out the stock. We maybe see Uppy there, yeah, just barely missing, but that's going to be an extra point for every stock taken during this period, and we are looking at a pretty even game right now.
Yeah, NiceGuyRy off stage at the moment, trying to get back on, especially against Richter. It can be difficult with all of his projectile options, just different launch angles that they can go at. But missing the recovery, Sans,
And
real rough.
that is where Richter struggles the most. It's going to be so hard for him to make that back sometimes, and if you're just in a bad position, it's a stock gone.
Making use of that tether to get back while the boomerang was zoning him off the edge. And we get another distract here.
Ryan, another distract coming your way. For the next
Right.
30 seconds, you can only play with your left hand.
Left hand. All right, here we go.
All right, we're watching the camera just to make sure that he's getting this. But a good F smash from Sans, I believe with the tipper as well, is going to knock Ryan out. First stock.
We saw his finger slip a little bit down to that taunt. Navi coming out trying to warn him, but not in time. Oh, and then the air dodge up because he couldn't reach the jump either.
All right.
Ryan, we will free you after 2 stocks down, man, but now Sans looking pretty good.
Yeah, he is sitting at 123, so it is a bit of a tough position to try and keep himself safe. Really got to be utilizing a majority of the zoning that he has available. But NiceGuyRy with a good send off the top, using the extra distant Man, I'm really blanking on my words tonight.
Knockback of the up air
Yeah.
to finish off the stock.
Thank you.
All right, Ryan, we've got another one, man. This one's a toughie. I want you to name 3 kinds of pasta noodles.
3 kinds of pasta noodles. All right, we have fettuccine.
Okay.
All right.
We have angel hair.
Angel hair.
And we have elbow.
All right. 3 for 3 as you take that stock, man. That was a tough, walk me through that. You're playing with your left hand. You have a taunt come out and end up getting hit with an F smash. Then you have to recover and you end up air dodging. What's going through your mind at that point?
Only thing I can do is shield and move left or right with the control stick. I don't have any attack options. So there really wasn't much I can do. As you mentioned, I couldn't jump to recover. I tried to kind of use my leg to kind of play, but I don't know if that's even allowed. So it was all bad. It was all bad.
Still manages to survive, though, and that is now 3 campers down and a perfect 6-0 record so far for you, Rye. Now, we're getting a little bit deeper into these distractions and these kind of challenges for you, man. Do you think you're going to make it all the way through unblemished?
You know what, man? I'm confident. I think I will make it all the way through without losing a single game. I'm going to go ahead and say it.
Not only is he the nice guy, but he is the confident guy as well.
Big words, man. I'm curious to see how these campers are doing because every time we get a new one in here, they look like they're getting better and better.
I would agree. So far, it's been a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. The Ganondorf was especially hard, and I think the Richter is just a weakness of mine. It's hard to kind of deal with the zoning, so I can't say I'm not getting worried.
I was actually talking about that during the first game there, where we're comparing the tier list positioning for Mario and Ganon, but you have to always remember this is Wi-Fi, and these are Ganon smash attacks, so you're never truly safe.
100%. You can get hit by a Ganondorf smash attack easily when you're playing online, and it only takes 2 or 3 hits and you're gone. So you got to be.
Oh yeah.
It's tough. It's tough.
Well, Jake, give us a little feedback here, man. Who do you play in Smash? We haven't figured that out yet.
Ooh, well, I've been trying to lab banjo for past month and a half, I think. I don't know. I've always just been a big fan of the games, so I grew up on them. But who knows? Maybe it'll be the next big character. Who knows? Maybe I find something out that no one's been cruising with.
Now's the time to do it, man. In the middle of quarantine, everybody's got extra time to grind in the lab. But up next, we are going to see Bowen and his Ness versus NiceGuyRy's Dark Pit this time. And we're going to be on Kalos for the first time. If any of our viewers are not familiar, Kalos is going to be one of the biggest stages in the game, both from the size of the stage and then also the blast zones as well.
Yeah, this is an interesting stage pick indeed, but we get multiple choice. This is going to be in the Sonic movie. Sonic is voiced by actor Ben Schwartz. And what Disney character does he also play? Campers, if you think that it is A, Olaf, or B, Dewey Duck, go ahead and smash those buttons right now.
I'm a little bit worried about this to begin with. I mean, look at this percent different in percent right now. Bowen looking really good versus NiceGuyRy at the moment.
Yeah, handling the matchup pretty well. I think that Ness is a pretty good character in general. Has a lot of options outside of his PK specials. A lot of his neutrals and tilts are pretty strong, along with his aerials. They give him some good coverage, but not going to be able to cover himself after that stock.
Looks like we have a bunch of Ben Schwartz fans in the chat. They know that he played Dewey Duck, and it was Josh Gad that was playing Olaf. Congratulations to chat, and congratulations to the campers. It's going to be some extra points here, wise. And we are back in the bonus, too.
Yeah. Now, Bowen, if he can get another stock off on the NiceGuy, or if he can get a stock off on the NiceGuyRy in this time, it will be an extra couple of points for him.
Right, Ryan, we have another distract for you, man. You can only shield until it pops.
Only shield until it pops. Okay.
You must give yourself a shield break. We'll see if Bowen knows how to respond to this.
Oh. Ooh. Poking through the shield just at the end off the PK fire. Gonna keep sending damage.
There you go, Ryan.
Is that it?
Yeah, you're good, man. That stock will end it for you. I think Bowen was just as confused as Ry was. He's like, wait, he's just holding his shield. What's going on?
Yeah, and I think that it was just good intuition that Bowen had to use his yo-yo, getting the extra couple of hits during the up smash to keep getting that little bit of extra damage to send Ryan off the top of the blast zone.
Nice air dodge there from Ryan. But let's see how you avoid this one, Ryan. In just a second, you're going to have to tell me the alphabet backwards.
Tell me when.
Oh.
All right. We have Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S,
Yep.
R, Q,
Yeah, there you go.
I'll let that one slide.
P,
Okay.
O, N, M, L,
A little over halfway there.
K, J,
Yep.
I, H,
Right, all right.
E,
Oh.
D, C, B, A.
And he gets it straight through first time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know that was a toughie for you yesterday. I'm glad you were practicing.
Yeah.
Ooh, big forward throw there from NiceGuyRy. Bowen probably on their last legs right now. We'll see how they react.
Oh. Has an opportunity here with NiceGuyRy being off the stage. Does get back. Oh, and the side B just whiffing Bowen. He's knowledgeable on his spacing here. But
Attack not quite on the DI though. That is unfortunate to die from that. Tough break, tough break.
yeah, it is. But NiceGuyRy still with his perfect record, but it is only going to be the first match here from Bowen. He's got one, possibly two more chances to even take the set.
Yeah, Bowen looked pretty good at the beginning of that game, but much like in the previous sets, Ryan really adapted pretty quickly and was able to handle a lot of the stuff that was thrown at him. I'm a little
Yeah.
bit curious if that confidence from Ryan is going to come into a fat play later on. Whether he starts going random or starts taking this a little bit less seriously, and one of these campers can, draw first blood there towards the end.
Yeah. He got a kick out of that one. This man has had the biggest smile this whole time during this stream. I'm glad he's just enjoying it. And I hope that the campers are enjoying it as well.
Bowen is going to be switching characters from what we're hearing from production. Should be just a second before we hop back in here. NiceGuyRy going to be sticking with the Dark Pit, actually. So we're going to be staying true to the character, for at least for him.
I mean, yeah, Dark Pit has been given service for Ryan. It's been giving him all the advantages that he needs. In the air, he's been able to recover in disadvantage. So we'll see how he does, especially in this matchup against Marth.
This character's pretty recently buffed, too. See how those extra space on those tippers come into play here.
Yeah, now Marth, definitely not as strong as his previous iterations in the game. So who knows? Maybe Bowen is... he seems to be pulling out a couple of the legacy characters between Ness and Marth.
We have another challenge your way. You must hold your controller upside down for the next 30 seconds.
Upside down, okay.
All right. There
This
it
is a
is.
great chance for Bowen here, who's already doing pretty well with the Marth Dark Pit matchup.
Yeah. Ooh, we
And
do get a
on
bonus.
top of that, yeah.
Yeah.
So any stock taken from Bowen, or any stock that Bowen takes now, is going to be an extra point for the campers. And they're going to need that bonus right now. NiceGuyRy looking really confident so far.
Yeah, Bowen getting off a nice juggle scenario at the moment. Trying to keep NiceGuyRy in the air as long as possible.
Right. Trying to avoid interactions now, too. Knowing that probably the safest route for him is in the air and using all those jumps from Pit to his advantage.
Oh, the up tilt gets a hit real close to the blast stage, and another one. Bowen. Well done.
Right,
We'll give him the...
you can switch that controller back over.
Yeah, and I think we got to give Bowen a great play for that one. Noticing that Ryan was sitting in the air the entire time, just trying to keep his space. Bowen with a good adaptation of his own into this matchup.
Mash that cherry. If we can get that to 100, that's going to be 5 extra points for the campers.
Ooh,
And it looks like we
a
already
big one.
got it. Great,
Yeah.
guys. Thanks for helping.
Okay,
Look at Bowen
is
right
stock
now,
up.
Jake. He is doing
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Ooh, the forward smash
Oh.
almost takes it, but good DI.
No, just barely misses the air dodge to the ledge, and the Dolphin Slash is not going to be enough to reach it. NiceGuyRy now possibly looking like a good spot at the moment.
But we do get a distract, so that might put him off of his game. Ryan, we need you to name 5 Nintendo consoles.
5 Nintendo consoles. All right, we have the Nintendo Switch, we have the Nintendo, we have the Wii U, we have the Wii, we have the Nintendo GameCube, and we have the N64.
Easy
Those
peasy.
5. Great job.
Quick and easy.
This is a
Wouldn't
man that's been
expect-
TOing. He's got a plethora of consoles himself.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. And
Great
just there in
edge
the
guard there.
match. Yeah. The Dolphin Slash isn't quite going to be enough to get it back.
Oh, just letting that forward smash charge all the way up. And now the counter, that's going to be punished here. No jump. Ryan just kind of lets him back to the ledge, opts for the ledge trap instead.
Yeah, nicely done from Bowen using the counter. Hasn't really been pulling it out. So good acknowledgement from Bowen to start using that.
Right, chat. This is your chance again to help the camper out. This is going to be an A or B question. Who invented the original Nintendo? Was it Masayuki Umihara or was it Shigeru Miyamoto? Is it A or B?
We'll be right back with that question in a second. But Bowen, 110 on his last stock shield. Ooh! Huge
What a
shield break.
punish! Let that rip.
Big smash attack. Nicely done from Bowen. Possibly having a chance to clutch this match back up yet.
Yeah, that shield breaker, always such a potent threat. Rye got a little bit too comfortable there. And congrats to the chat. You guys got the multiple choice question correct, and that's going to be some extra points for the campers.
All right. The scores are very close. 55 to 57, I believe was just said by our producer. So, guys, keep smashing those buttons away.
Oh, and what a great game by Bowen, but Rye once again going to clutch that out. But guys, keep in mind that you mashing those buttons, just like Jake said, is actually going to keep these campers pretty close in this. I mean, that one, easily the closest one we've seen so far. Only 10 points separating the pro and the camper that game.
Yeah, really tight matchup. Bowen definitely giving Ryan a run for his money, as I said earlier. We'll see who our next camper up to challenge the pro is. But as we set up for that, Ryan, how you feeling, man? Like, this has to be a bit of an endurance test at this point.
It is very much an endurance test. I mean, each person that comes up, they all have a different play style, so I have to adapt as quickly as possible. This person, Bowen, they were very good. I was very scared that last match with Marth. Last stock, he could have easily gotten the tipper on me, broke my shield again. I can't let my guard down. Honestly, I can't stand back. I'm going the best I can right now, to be quite honest.
At this point, I mean, these players are going to be coming out of Connecticut, but like we're going to be seeing the next Leo, the next Spargo at this point, is the way these campers keep getting better and better. You're going to have these young prodigies coming after you, right?
Yep. You know what? And I feel like a lot of players are pretty young who play this game, and they can get very good depending on how much they practice. So you really can't, judge based on age how good a player or how skilled a player can be. So that's,
Yeah, amen to that.
How many times we've seen the Corin from Texas, who I believe is 12, whose name escaped me. Spargo, who just turned 16, is doing really well. Leo is still incredibly young and easily the best player in the world right now. I mean, the youth movement in Smash is a joy to see. It really is going to make sure that our community lasts through Ultimate and whatever comes after, whenever Sakurai decides to release another one. But this time we have Matthew coming up, and this is going to be the canon matchup, Mario versus Bowser.
All right. Yeah, definitely one of the better heavies in the roster. Bowser with a plethora of moves to deal with this quick plumber.
See how Rye does. Pretty good start so far. That's kind of going to be the struggle for Bowser, is that he's just so big. And Mario's so good at comboing a character of that size.
Mm-hmm. He definitely, but at the same time, this is still Wi-Fi, and we're going to have the same dilemma as Ganon, so those big moves are going to be able to get big hits on Ryan unexpectedly.
Right, Ryan, we have another distract for you. You must climb up from the ledge anytime you want to attack.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, we do get a bonus out, but ooh. Yeah, we get a bonus at the last second, but Matthew does fall just at the end there.
Matthew, gonna be the speed record, that gold split for Rye here in this game.
Yeah, quick one indeed.
We'll see if Matthew decides to stick with the Bowser for the next game, or we see him switch it up a little bit. It's really seemed like, for the most part, when these campers have switched characters on the fly, is when they've really started to see how they're doing improve as well. We saw Ness to Marth. We've seen Ganon to Richter. Maybe we'll see a different character for Matthew. Maybe it'll make a difference here.
Yeah, I completely agree. I know personally, I tend to think that I'm a okay Olimar player, but every time that I pull it out against my friends, I just get absolutely clapped. But then I go to some like secondary character, and then it just starts to come together. So maybe that's what's happening with the campers as well.
do see the Ganon switch here. That was problematic a little bit earlier for Rye. We'll see how Matthew's Ganon fares against the Mario here.
And here's the Mario problem, getting absolutely comboed as a heavy. Ryan with a nice bit of an advantage on this first stock.
Chat, be ready. We've got a multi-choice coming your way in just a second. This is it. What upcoming game console has the most graphical power? Will it be the Xbox Series X or the PS5? A for Xbox, B for PS5. What a combo from Ryan.
Ooh.
And that was well worth losing the stock. Guys, I'm going to need some help in the chat to make sure Matthew stands a chance after that.
God, Ryan, that was disgusting. Oh, I'm getting a... Ooh, wow, I disconnected on my Switch. I'll have to reconnect, but I can watch on the stream. In the meantime, Matthew does get a bonus as he loses the stock.
Oh, and chat, unfortunately, it seemed like most of you guys thought the PS5 was going to be stronger, but the Xbox is actually going to be stronger by about 2 teraflops. Jake, if you can explain what a teraflop is to me, I'd really appreciate it. I just know it's a good thing.
Honestly, I have absolutely no idea. I've heard the word in passing, but never bothered to learn what it actually means.
Hey, that is going to be just as bonus expires. That's going to be an extra point for that stock for Matthew.
Yeah, 133 on the last stock. It's going to be tough, but ooh, not going to reach the edge there. NiceGuyRy coming up 2-0 again.
Is that 4 or 5 in a row now?
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff, right? Now, man, I gotta ask. You're the pro. You're the pro. I get it. Was that really necessary? You know what I'm talking about. Was that necessary?
I think sometimes it is, because you got to just, you know, this is going to help them to be better. This is going to help them to get angry and
right.
Really
right.
Practice more. Like that's how I was taught. You know, it's called tough love.
Yeah. I mean, SoCal's definitely one of those regions where it's like, if you don't get better quick, you're going to be reminded of why.
You're left behind, you know?
Ooh, we're going to get the Joker matchup.
First time we've seen one of these true high tiers so far today. Toby's Joker versus NiceGuyRy's Mario.
Using the zoning elements of Joker's kid at the moment, trying to just keep his distance until Arsene comes out.
Which should be right about now, too. Look at that Red Devil already on the screen.
And I think we're close to a distract, our producer said. So, guys, keep mashing those buttons.
It's been a couple of tough ones so far for Rye. And as these smash attacks start to come into contact, I'm a little bit worried for this Mario.
Yeah, 100 to 55 in percent. Make that 65. Ooh, a little bit of crouch spam with a taunt.
And a taunt. All right, you love to see it, man. These are these
feeling himself.
But the sweet spot forward smash.
Yeah, it is going to come out. Take the first stock from Toby.
I like the confidence from Toby, but you're going to have to back that up with the quality play as well. All right, Ryan, name 3 games you would take to a deserted island.
Go, boy.
Ryan's on mute right now. All right, Ryan, let's start. Hold on, we'll reset in just a second. Name 3 games you would take to a deserted island.
Got it. Okay, number 1 will be Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Great game.
Number 2, I would say Fortnite.
Okay.
Hope you got a Wi-Fi on that island. All right, and what is your 3rd game?
My 3rd game, right here, Super Smash.
Looks like you're in luck, Ryan. You only have to take a Switch with you to the island.
Perfect.
Oh, no! Oh, no. Another stock gone. Toby on their last stock here. NiceGuyRy looking down the barrel of a 3 stock, but a bonus is in play. There's going to be help Toby keep it even. And a great play, too.
Oh, at the moment, Ryan is in a tough spot. It is 144. The down smash going to take it. The great play with the great play on top of the bonus for Toby is going to be massive, but getting caped, the Arsene recovery is going to send him off stage.
So it is good that he was able to get that stock, though. You get the 3 points from that. You get the bonus from the great play as well. So far, we're using to kind of help these advantages as much as possible for the campers, guys. So viewers, I'm really happy that you guys are interacting and playing along and making sure, just keep mashing those buttons. That's what they're there for. They are not going to break by any stretch of the imagination. Just go, go, go on those.
Yeah, that is the whole point of today's event. The buttons are there to be used, and they're most importantly there to mess up Ryan.
And Ryan, how are these been going for you, man? I know you said the first couple ones were easy, a couple of them were harder. What do you think so far? How is playing with these distracts?
You know what? The distracts, I would say, they're a lot of fun actually, and even though they are a challenge for me, it makes me think about my gameplay a little bit more. It makes me realize that I need to be better, have a better understanding of what's going on in the game, as well as maybe what's going on around me. I think I'm very tunnel vision when I play, so as I'm playing and also listening to and trying to answer these questions, I don't know. It just feels like it gives me a better, it gives me practice to like kind of deal with things that it helps my mental game. I think is what I'm trying to say.
Wow.
Sure. I mean, you'll be more than ready when we get back to the Insight tournaments, when all these loud noises of everybody coming back together, and just go back to these Smash events where you're going to be able to play just fine. And now, Toby, you have won my heart playing my main in Incineroar. This is my favorite character by far, and another one that just got that beautiful little buffs from Sakurai recently.
Yeah, this seems to be a really good patch for our campers, coming up with a lot of characters that are doing really well. Ooh,
and
that was the counter empowered.
That is a 5-frame window to get that side B. I was kind of curious to see how Toby would do on Wi-Fi, but gets it right away. See how he uses this this extra bonus. It's gonna be gone now, though.
Yeah, Toby looking real comfortable on this Incineroar, to be honest. Does get hit by the side B, but we do get a distract as well. Ryan, you can only use buttons for 20 seconds. No left stick, no C stick.
No left stick, no C stick. Okay.
Bye.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Real poor timing for that one.
All right. Let's see.
Okay.
Right,
do get a bonus
just like
here on
that. All right, Ryan, we're coming towards the end of this here. The rapid jab's good choice so far, but the shield's going to cost you a little bit there.
And distract is over with that stock. You may
Right.
use buttons as well as this again.
Now he's got to be careful, though, man. I look at that 20% down smash, too. Looks like Toby might actually be coming out on top with the Incineroar here. Let's see how he's able to go about this last stock.
Yeah. Toby's got a really solid game plan at the moment. He's using his movement options really well on and off stage.
Keep in mind, we are super close in this game. By last counted by the producer, we're looking at 80 to 82 as far as the points are going. We got to make sure that the campers come out on top on this one. And you are going to help us do that. Oh, no, not without a jump. He won't be, though. And that is going to be the downfall. What an unfortunate take. I mean, that's the struggle of Incineroar. You know, if you get caught without a jump off stage, it's pretty much guaranteed to stock. Ryan, that distract, man, that was tough.
It was tough. I realized that there wasn't much I can do there. So those 2 times that I died, you know, it is what it is. So, whew, man, that was a tough one.
Happy to see an Incineroar on screen. That is easily my favorite character.
Yeah, it is an interesting character. Few cool mechanics within the character, introducing the heavy armor as well. So, yeah, good time.
Yeah.
I think there's only 2 campers left now for you. Let's see if you're able to survive these last few matches here with an unblemished record. But keep in mind, chat, just because Ryan's coming out on top on the game count, these scoreboard counts for PlaySVG have been super close these last couple games. So if you keep mashing those buttons, we're going to keep him getting closer and closer. And we are actually going to see the new DLC character this time, Min Min, on a interesting stage. All right, we're going to see the Terry stage, the King of Fighters. So there's going to be no platforms on this, no worries about recovery. All we have to be concerned about now is the glass sides to this stage, which will break after enough knockback has been done.
Yeah, and that's definitely an advantage for Min Min. I know that her tether does have a bit of a problem compared to other characters with tether recoveries.
All right, chat, we have a multi-choice for you. Pac-Man was released in 1981. What was the name of its true sequel? Was it A, Mrs. Pac-Man, or B, Pac-Man Plus?
On top of that, we do get a bonus. So Xavier, if he's able to get this stock, that's going to be another point for the knockout. Ryan, though, chasing him down on the Min Min. Ooh, but the glass gonna break right there as well.
Yeah, beautiful
Taking another
roll read.
stock. Yeah,
Chat,
Xavier.
this question's going to be ending in just a second. Make sure you get your choices in. Try to get some extra points to the campers.
Yeah. I believe the producer said that the campers got it right, if I'm not mistaken.
Super close, yeah. And just as a bit of a tidbit, Miss Pac-Man was actually made by Chicago Computer Corporation without knowledge from Namco. Namco was able to release Pac-Man Plus shortly thereafter.
Ooh, and shortly thereafter, Ryan landed the side B.
Another
My
3 stock
gosh.
for NiceGuyRy. The Min Min was not enough for the win-win.
Nice.
I gotta keep that one in mind. That's a good one.
I mean that's an Etika line. Rest, may he rest in power.
Well, ooh, bit of a sad note, but
Ooh, but we actually hear in now, guys. This is actually only 4 points separating them, 88 to 84 now. So make sure we're going to be keep on interacting with us as we go along through this game. We'll see if we can't get the keepers out on top. Even if it's not going to be on the game screen, on our scoreboard, and where it matters, they're going to be the potential champions here.
getting into our next match, Hero, another big DLC character.
I'm a huge fan of the Dragon Quest games. I'm really excited to see this. We're going to go back to the King of Fighters stage, so great music as well. We'll see how this menuing works for Xavier against NiceGuyRy's Dark Pit again.
Ooh, finds the snooze. Doesn't get the crit, sadly. That extra damage not going to come out.
You see the back there. Not really a worry. You're not going to see that going to break the glass anytime soon.
No, it is going to wait a little bit longer, especially if Ryan is going to hit any of these smash attacks. The grabs are not going to do it quite yet. Ooh, Reflect. Gonna knock away that snooze.
Nice
Xavier
jump
with
read
the
there. All right, Ryan, another distract in place. You can only use the left stick for 20 seconds. No buttons.
No buttons. Okay.
That is certain. This is definitely the stage to try and survive on this one, though. No blast zone, not gonna have to jump or anything, especially if Ryan doesn't have tap jump active.
He just kind of has run and maybe shield.
Possibly, but okay. Ryan able to play normal again, but
Just
in the
has
meantime,
that
Xavier
closed out the
does get
stock too.
yeah. Bonus active for Xavier if he's able to work the percent up and get Ryan off of this stage, then that will be some extra points for the campers.
Ryan getting a little bit of a life lead here to keep these strings going.
Ooh, close to breaking the glass there from center stage.
Oh,
Kamikaze. Just gonna miss.
Oh, and by our last note, it is only a 3-point difference between the campers and the pros right now. So make sure, chat, we're going to keep these buttons going. Looks like we have another one coming for you, Ryan. I need you to name 3 ultimate characters you've never played with and why.
All right. Let's see. I've never played with Jigglypuff, because I can't stand her movement. She's too floaty. I just don't like it. Let's see. Never played with Hero before. Because the menu system is not my style. I like to just play overly aggressive and just, without having to read a whole lot. And then finally, have not played with let's see. I haven't played with Ice Climbers, mainly because I tend to forget that they're in the game, and I never played with them in the previous games much either. So, yeah.
Right, that is going to be your distract over. Thank you, sir. And we see how we're able to close out this stock warrior, or will we see Xavier actually get another stock off here?
He is close. It is 106%. Ooh, Reflector going to send the Sizz back at himself.
Always so scary with that. Oh, but the forward throw in the corner is going to be enough to do it. And that is going to be another set one for NiceGuyRy. Another 2-0. And correct me if I'm wrong, Jake, but we only actually have one camper left after this, I think.
No, that actually was the last one.
Congratulations, Ryan. Then you have survived. There are no blemishes on your record. The pro remains intact.
Oh my God! Thank goodness. All right, cool, awesome.
As we calculate the final PlaySVG score, we'll bring that update to you in a second. But Ryan, how are you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling like that was a workout. Somebody mentioned an endurance test. Honestly, that felt like it. I wanted to clear the whole thing without any losses. Came close quite a few times. So my anxiety is really high. But I'm feeling good. It was a great time. We got a lot of awesome, young players coming up. So that's great to see. But yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. This was cool.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We're going to see how you're able to react on the fly. Great stuff there, man. Didn't let it get too much pressure for you. Well, we did see a pretty wide array of games there as well. So, give us a little bit of information about what you've got coming up next. Are you hosting any online events? Are you doing anything locally at the moment? I know things are still pretty much shut down in SoCal, but how are you keeping the community together right now?
That's right. Everything is pretty much shut down right now. I had quite a few events planned for this year. I had 4 more events to hold at my church, and then I had events, of course, at my job. I had a summer event I was going to do. Everything is canceled. So I won't be doing any more local in-person events probably until well into 2021. Now, when it comes to online, I've been practicing a lot, playing with friends. That's how I've been keeping in contact with a lot of my players who used to come to my events, just kind of staying in contact with folks. Everything online though. Nothing in person for online.
Safety first. Safety first.
Yep.
And also, congratulations to NiceGuyRy with our final play SVG score being 90-88. Very close match tonight.
Wow.
Close. They almost got you, man.
Yeah. I feel like one more stock maybe would have given them the edge. Perhaps.
I would have left it at a tie game, 90-90. Man, and that's what's so crazy about PlaySVG is like even you went undefeated through all this, and you still only managed to eke it out by 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. With that, Ryan, thank you so much for being with us tonight. I know that our campers must have had a great time playing with you, playing against you, as well as our viewers, being able to mash the buttons and participate. Lowell, any final thoughts from you?
Yeah, that was awesome. This is my first time interacting with the PlaySVG crew. I've had a great time. Jake, thank you for commentating with me today. I want to give the viewers a little bit of an insight as what we've got coming next week from NiceGuyRy. We're actually going to be going to Panda Global's own ESAM is going to be joining PlaySVG next Thursday. So make sure you guys keep tuned in for this and see how ESAM does and see if he can keep the streak going for the pro players and remain undefeated versus the campers.
Yeah, don't forget, guys, tune in next week. We will see you then. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye, everybody.